the time has come. This cinephile, lover of film, crazy stuntman, man who always does the stunts himself, is finally getting honored at the Oscars. Or at least he's receiving an Oscar. And there's a caveat to that, which I will bring up as we discuss it. But what are your thoughts?
Ooh, beat Tom Cruise?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a good thing.
AKA Les Grossman, AKA the Dancing Man. He deserved it for that. We don't even, I mean, come on now.
This is very important because it kind of showcases that like movies stars matter. I think we don't really have, like, we can't name half as many movie stars today as we could back in the day. And the way things are, the one thing that is like prevalent between like yesterday and today is Tom Cruise. Like, people know Tom Cruise of yesterday, but like today's kids know Tom Cruise as well. Like, his name. So no matter what it was, he's kind of like managed to kind of stay throughout the generations. There's some other people like that as well. Brad Pitt, Denzel Washington, people like that. But like, yeah, it's kind of like a weird, is it about time? I feel like he should have gotten it for some other things a while back, the same way we used to do it for Leo, but I'm here for it.
I wonder if the only reason it's taken longer maybe for him to be recognized in this way is the types of movies he's done recently. Like the Mission Impossible franchise, for all its like amazing stunt work and stuff, the story and the endless sequels, I have a feeling probably hurt. If he was doing individual movies only, you know, different stuff and new all the time, I wonder if that delayed things maybe, or if they've always wanted to do something, but it's like, you know, it's like the Leo thing, or someone that's up for an award. You might just lose to someone better over and over and over, but if you're second every single time, that should count for something. Like if you're always nominated, like, because this isn't like a sport with like one champion, it really shouldn't be that way with movies and stuff. I'm glad they're doing that, because if you look at that stuff over there, and I would even think like, I don't understand how it wasn't given more credibility for like things like Collateral, you know, and stuff like that. He didn't get a lot of love for that.
Or, I mean, Collateral to me is a better movie than The Revenant, and The Revenant is what got Leo his Oscars. So now, to be fair, there are a lot of people who say Leo should have gotten an Oscar for many different other movies outside of that, and I agree. But then you could kind of make the same case for Tom Cruise. His catalog runs a lot deeper than I think people think, but we know him for what we know him for, which is Mission Impossible. And then it's Mission Impossible, Top Gun, and then whatever sci-fi, because he's been in a lot more sci-fi movies than people realize. Like, I think he could have gotten something for Oblivion, because he's actually really good in that. Edge of Tomorrow and things like that. But man, either way, I'm happy that it's happening. That's a big deal.
Yeah, it's honestly actually a really interesting point about the shift in his career, because he did start off with artistic films, serious dramas.
Yep.
You know, like Born on the 4th of July, The Firm, even Risky Business and The Color of Money, Rain Man, all those. Magnolia, I think, was the closest he got to winning an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. But I love that this is finally happening, and he has, you know, proven that, you know, he is really trying to keep the film, like the box office, thriving. And I think maybe there is a shift in his career because he knows people will spend money on the films that he's in, if you think about it, because he really wants to save cinema. He knows that people will go see a big summer blockbuster and they won't necessarily spend the money, or they'll wait to see it at home for like a more intimate drama or something that he's also done.
Yeah.
The problem about this is that I just found out, and I think if there's enough of a backlash, they'll probably change this. He's getting this Oscar awarded to him at the Governor's Awards, which, to be completely honest, I have no idea what that is. And you guys know I am into award season. So I think there is this conversation of, oh, the Oscars are too long and things like that. This is something that would get you viewership. And it's crazy to me that they would not have this happen at the Oscars.
The Governor Awards.
Yeah.
I feel like
Oh.
every year the Oscars finds a way to make it less entertaining for me, and they've really started pushing things the other way. And I'm like, yeah, just do that. Don't have that be in the show. Don't open the show with that. That'd be horrible to open the show with that.
I mean, yeah, Tom Cruise. That's not a. I feel like that's not the smartest thing. If viewership is a big deal, a lot of people are becoming more disillusioned with Hollywood in general. Forget like the stars. People are just becoming disillusioned with Hollywood by itself. And again, just like Tom Cruise's name has persisted, he's also kind of recognizable to the point where like regular people will tune in to see something that he's been put on. For example, anytime he's shown up for a lot of the stuff that he's done marketing wise for the latest Mission Impossible, those numbers are higher. The guy came and went onto like the Pat McAfee show, a sports show, and that like blew numbers out of the water. And it's like, when is he like? But there's something about it where you're kind of like, yeah, no, I'm with it. I want to see that. So why wouldn't you utilize that as a way to kind of boost things a little bit? I don't know. That's just, it's weird. It's a weird one.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
weird.
understand it.
Yeah, you can continue. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I just don't understand. Like, it's like you're purposely leaving it out. Like you're choosing to be like, oh, it can be a part of something else. Like we're doing it, but it's not really a
Mhm.
part of the thing.
Yeah, and it could be if they are giving him the award and then they do this whole stunt. They're going to do an homage to stunts because that's the new Oscar this year is for stunt work. But I think what would be incredible would be like him receiving the award and then giving an incredible speech about saving cinema, or something like that,
Or
So,
just appreciating cinema. He did that on that show, on Pat McAfee show. He literally gave like a 2-3 minute like monologue about why he likes movies, why he thinks movies are very important for like society. He basically gave an Oscar speech on that show. And so Hollywood that's struggling in the box office right now, which they are, and every movie is. Why wouldn't you want the guy that everybody recognizes to kind of come out and say and talk about why it's important? Like, it's I don't know. That's weird. It's a bad, to me. It's a bad look. But and even then, does anybody really use honorary Oscars as something to like market? Because I don't think Tom would.
no. But,
No, I don't think so either. Yeah.
No, I was just going to say, John, you just had too much common sense there. So, and they don't have that. So, you come up with a good idea, they're going to think, why would we do that? It makes too much sense. So, thank you guys for joining me. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below about Tom Cruise's honorary Oscar. Should they present it at the actual award ceremony? Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time.